Good evening, ladies and gents. This is Commander Globetrotter, and we're here for episode 2 of Let's Play. So, I've already got a mission from the mission board, but let's just check to see if there's anything else there. So, you got the mission board, and inside here you'll get all the different missions that you can take. So, it tells you there's 2 missions, and you can take 0 of them. So, we can take one here. Oh. Donate. We certainly won't be doing that just now. That's the no cargo. Take it to a destination. Let's open the map, see how far away it is. So go to, that highlights a little place for you. Have a look at the system. Just under 2,000. Let's see how much money that's for. 10 grand. Probably not, to be perfectly honest with you. And everything else is a 0, so that's our only option apart from the one that we already have. So let's check that. So press 1, takes you to your navigation menu, go to transactions. So we've got a mission to take bio waste, and we are getting paid nearly 30,000 credits for that. So let's go to transact and then go to open map. Let's have a look to see where we're going. As you see, it's got the little mission icon there. Plot a route to it, and let's take off. So we'll launch. So hopefully we'll make do a couple of missions, and then we may possibly see if we can get a different ship with more cargo, and then we'll have a more chance of getting more missions. Well, there's a little pirate base here, obviously, with the skull there. So usual standard procedure: landing gear away, boost away until the mast lock indicator light has turned off. There we go, mast lock indicator light off. Line up with your destination and initiate jump drive. This one isn't too far away.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So same again, this one we will record everything, including the travel time, etc. Until we start getting into the groove of things, and then eventually we'll start cutting out the travel time, just so you don't need to sit and watch me travel from A to B. So line up with your target destination, and see target indicator, yellow dot in the middle, sorry, full dot in the middle. And we zoom in, and once the indicator clock gets to about 8 seconds, we'll reduce the power. So coming in now, power reduced. As you see, we've probably dropped a bit too far there for my liking, so we'll boost power up again. Too fast this time, so point down. Let's just reduce speed a little, come back up. There we go, should be good at that, 6 seconds. Anywhere between 6 and 8 is good. Brings you at a nice speed. I've got a cold today, so this ain't going to be, you might hear me snuffling away here like a pig in the woods, snuffling for truffles. So same again, the indicator on the left hand side, we're trying to get the 2 bars into the blue zone before we can disengage successfully. There we go. Disengage jump drive. As soon as we drop in, boost towards the station. And then ask for docking permission. I tend to power off there just to make sure I don't go flying into the station whilst I am asking for permission. So just sort of come in a little bit. I put my landing gear out just so I'm not coming in too quick until I get myself lined up, and then we can take it back off again and get ourselves in. So you can use your thrusters to get into position. So down and left a little. That's not looking too bad at all actually. So across a little more.
Maintain current heading until further instructions.
So push in. We're looking for number 19. I can see it down in the corner there. So line yourself up with it.
To 100.
Might as well follow the instruction there with the decrease our speed. So once I get to about here, I'll drop the speed to about halfway, and then you just come over the pad. Once you're over, you can just finely tune it until you get into position. So this is over it, and we'll just reduce our height. Successfully landed. Refuel.
Engines disengaged. Have a productive visit, Commander.
Missions. Hand our mission in. Right, so what have we got now? 190,000. Let's see if there's any in here that wants us to take it. Oh, there's a boom delivery for nearly 50,000. It is 47 light years away though, so let's see how far the station is. So, usual, check the map, go in, see how far away the station is. That could be doable. Back. So what's it saying? It's saying we've got to go to that port. Ships may be sent against us. I think we'll take that for 50 grand. Yeah. Let's check it out. Oh, here's to a base for 100,000. Let's see how far this is away. Sort of not in the same direction as the one we're going. It's tempting though. What do we get out of it? It's to a landing base as well, so, and this one is Flint Outpost. Let's have a look. Which is going in the direction we are heading. So, we've not been here before, but we have the opportunity to buy the data for 752 credits. If this means we can find out if we can actually do this. There we go, it's only 300. I'm probably pretty positive that's where we'll be going. So, we'll just accept that and we'll even plot a route to it. It's on the way to our other one. So we've got 80 grand here so far, so let's keep going. Nothing. Ross, where's that one on the map? It's near that other one as well, so. Right, so this is where you either take the gamble and say, right, okay, I'm going to just go to that and deliver it, because you can't buy the data. So we either say, right, okay, we're going to take the gamble. Let's see how much money is it. 24 grand. Okay, but not brilliant. Right, so we have 2 missions for 90,000. Let's see what ships we can get here. We can get a hauler for 52, sorry, which would give us more, and a Type 9, but we certainly don't have the money for that. So, purchase. So if we buy the ship that we have without getting rid of our modules, it would cost us 52,000 and we would keep the ship that we have. But I think once we've done these 2 missions, we will go and get ourselves a hauler and trick it out with some decent kit. So let's just exit out, go to launch. Up we go, landing gear off, power in, line up with the letterbox. And that's it. Need to try to get away from the mast lock, so we'll boost away until mast lock indicator light is off. Indicator light is off. Let's sit back, relax, and boost to jump towards our next destination. So, for safety reasons, once you're jumping in, always reduce your power to 0. It saves you driving into the sun and getting a sore one to the face when you get sunburnt like that. I keep forgetting that we have a disco scanner, so that was not very wise, was it? We should have a disco scanner just so we can scan as we're going along, but since I've got rid of it for some reason, we will pick one up for our next ship. So same again, look at the time, and once it hits 7, reduce speed to about 60%. That'll bring us in at a nice speed. Right, see the top right hand corner, we've got info, discovered new signal source. We'll do that in a minute. When we are in a slightly better ship, because this one, if we go in and there's other ships there and they're hostile, we will just die. So let's get ourselves back up to 7 seconds estimated arrival time. We've got a Flint station. Because it's one of the little stations, we don't need to come in from the planet side to be lined up. Just fly towards it. Once you get within the safe, disengage, just disengage, job's a good one. One other thing here is you'll notice that the speed goes into blue. You can hit full power, which will reduce the distance quicker. And then you get to your safe disengage slightly quicker. Usual boost. Boost again. Request docking. Reduce speed to 0. There's the orange box. Let's see if it's our one. So we're looking for docking bay 1. Set the old landing gear out. Slow us down a little.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. Right, we're on the landing pad. Just creep forward until you're in position and then lower yourself down.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
That's us down. Let's get rid of this mission. There we go. 226,000 we've got in the bank now. See if there's anything asking for us to take it here. $45,000 to take something. Let's see how far that is away. Open map. We can't really see, so that's a bit of a gamble. So I'm just going to complete the ones that we have just now, and then once we have completed them, we will go and get ourselves a new ship. And then we'll fit it out, and then we can start taking some more missions with slightly higher cargo capacities, etc. Right, back. Exit. Right, so let's launch. Push out.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Up. Landing gear away. Full power. Boost away. If you look at the systems, we wait for the engine to fill up, boost away again. Because we have not the greatest distributor, etc. just now, we can't double boost. It's a thing that we'll show you later on. So, mass lock off, charge up, just wait for us to jump out.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Right, so we need to wait for the FSD drive to cool back down. I tend to wait, if you notice the temperature's about 60 odds there, I'll wait till it drops before 50 again, and then kick the jump drive back in again, and then we don't overheat too much. Let's check to see how many jumps we've got. So if you press 1 for nav, 2 jumps to our destination.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Reduce power to 0 again, make sure we don't fly into the sun. Power up, head towards our destination. If we see any things on the way in here, we may stop and have a wee look. Signal sources, but nothing so far.
Frameshift
So
drive
jump to
charging.
our destination, cool down and off there. I was just checking the ships out in the system, see if any of them was interesting. Nothing happening there. So jump into your destination system.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Zero throttle again. So we don't fly into the sun. Throttle up and head towards the destination, which is this port, which is 772 away. And if we get a chance, we'll see if we can check out one of the unidentified signal sources. So if you just keep your eye on the info bar in the top right hand corner, depending on what speed we're going as well. So that tells you whenever something new comes into your radars. So these are all ships behind us, so no need to worry about them. Right, so you see that? Discovered new signal source. So we throttle down to make sure we don't go past it. So this is telling us it's a convoy dispersal pattern detected and it's threat 3. So basically that's telling us there's 3 ships that are fighting. I don't think we should need to go in there, to be perfectly honest with you. So we'll ignore that and we'll continue towards our destination. So because we've clicked on that, we have lost our lock on the mission. So we'll just open up the navigation thing there and wait until we see the little mission icon and lock on it. So that's us back locked on. So I'm just going through the targets here on here, and you'll notice that I've selected a ship there and it's scanning it, and it's gave us new data discovered. This is stuff for the engineers, and we have a couple of new things for our engineer. Basically we ain't worrying about that anytime soon, so once we get into that later on, but there's no harm in just doing the data scans while you're here. Far too fast, so reduce speed, dip down, come back up. You'll notice the speed is plummeting now. Once we're back in line with it again, put the speed back up and then we'll reduce it when it gets to 7. There we go. Too busy chatting. There's another signal source. See what it is. Same again, not interested in that. So we were coming in a bit too quick there, so I've used the planet to slow ourselves down a little. We'll get ourselves in position now. So between the planet and the base, and then we should be nearly in the right direction off the front. This has been tweaked a little. Before it used to be virtually foolproof. Now even if you manage to get yourself in a great position, you're still not guaranteed to get exactly in front of the letterbox. There we go. So boost in. Ask permission to dock.
Observe docking protocols if you wish to land. Landing authorized. Assigned to landing pad 06.
Right, and then we'll just get ourselves lined up, so we'll need to move forward a little. And we'll start slowing down. So I'm using my thrusters to try to get in position here. We're not looking too bad now. In we go. Landing gear down. Get ourselves going in.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
So number 6 underneath us. Just get yourself lined up 50% when you get somewhere near it. Point to the middle. Power off. Use your landing thrusters just to get yourself in the actual target zone, and then reduce your height. Job's a good one.
Landing successful.
Click the wrong thing there, back.
Commander.
Refuel. Hand in a mission. Maybe sometime today it'll hand it in. Right, so we now have 275,000 credits. So you can make decent money just doing these simple carry from A to B missions. Obviously nothing compared to what you'll be making later on in your elite career. But there's 2 going to the hopefully the same place. So where's that going to? Bar 2 terminal. That's going to a slightly different route, so no worry about that yet. So now let's see what ships I've got. So we have 9 ships here in total. So we've got the sidewinder, that's the one we're in at the moment. The Eagle, which is a nice little fighter. Hauler, which is probably going to be our next ship. Scout, far too expensive, and right, so we'll go and get the hauler. So one thing you do when you're purchasing a new ship is you make sure you sell your modules on the ship that you currently have, because if you just sell your ship now, even the modules will get the I think it's 10 or 20% hit off selling your ship, but if you sell the modules for full price, you don't get hit with that reduction. So go to outfitting. We'll strip the ship back to basics, get full price for all the modules, and then we can sell our ship, and then we can see what we get. So we're getting 62, if I remember correctly, from the previous station we had a look at. So we'll see how much we make back here. Hard points, that's loaned and loaned, so we ain't going to make anything on that, so we'll just let that stay there. Cores, right, so power plant, D, browse, Paka 2, buy, so there's 4,000 back. Browse, right, we can't sell anything there because that's the lowest one to do here. Frame shift drive, browse, so that's 55 we've got back. Live support, lowest to have. Power distributor, lowest to have. Fuel tank, which is loaned, so back, don't need to sell that. So we've made 55 back already. Shield generator, in fact we can just sell that straight out. Sell. So 61, sell 62, $63. So we would have taken a £6,000 loss on that if we had done it just by selling the ship. So £6,000 is better in our pocket than in the man's pocket. So purchase. So we might as well part exchange it because we don't need this ship because we've stripped it down. So this new ship is going to cost us £40,000 now. Confirm. So there we go, it's our first ship upgrade. Let's go and we have nearly 300,000, so let's get some outfitting on it. So we're going to go quite cargo-tastic here and make sure that we are good. So power plant, browse, 2D, so it's the lightest. Buy. Thrusters, same again, so they're the lightest. If you'll notice this little thing down in the bottom centre, that's your jump ranges. So if we keep buying the lightest stuff, apart from our frame shift drive, which we're going to want the best we can get. So we currently are jumping between 8.67 to 10.78. So if we buy the best one, we're doubling that nearly, so that's very good. So it'll be less jumps for us, so we'll buy that. Life support, don't have anything, any D's here, and power distributor, we've only got an E or a B. I'm going to take the B because that should help us boost quicker and have a better top speed, etc. Sensors, you can see that it says no stock, so there ain't any point in looking at that, so back. So that's our cores. Let's go and check our optionals now. Right, so shield generator, first thing. Let's buy a better or a lighter one of those, but depending on what they have. Right, so 2D gives us 24 jump range, and that's what we'll go for then. Buy. Right, one thing, you notice here we have a 2E cargo rack, but it is in a 3 slot. So those two are underclass for that slot, so we might as well upgrade them to 3s. So cargo rack, 3, buy. That was 7,000, browse, cargo rack, 3, buy. Right, so we've got a basic discovery scanner now. We have a shield and we've got a capacity of 16 cargo. We can jump nearly 24 light years when we're empty and 16 when we're full. So that's probably a good time to stop this episode, and we've got a new ship. Next time we will take it out for a spin. Thanks very much for watching. This has been Commander Globetrotter, and I will see you guys next episode. Thank you.